Okay, so we're going to finish the two problems that we got cut off from yesterday because of fire drill. I know I already did this on yesterday's video, but we're just going to do them again real quick for the people that are here. So, for number 25, we had already said we're going to add 8 to both sides. So, I'm going to bring down the 5x because I haven't used it. 77 plus 8 is 85. And then to get the x alone, what do I have to do?
5 by 5.
Yes, divide by 5.
Both sides. So if we just study the review, we'd be pretty good on the midterm.
The review is exactly like the midterm, except it's different numbers in the problems. It's exactly
But
like.
But it would do the same order as these.
And
Yep.
the exam would be on paper or online?
The exam is a Google form, but you're going to have to show your work on paper. So you're going to have your math journal or some kind of paper while you're doing the exam. Yeah, and then 85 divided by 5 is 17. Okay? So number 26, whenever you have a fraction, you have to flip it and multiply. So I'm going to flip the fraction and multiply, and whatever I do to one side, I have to do the other. On this side, these end up canceling out. They end up equaling 1. So we're just left with x. And then on the other side, I'm going to put my imaginary 1 so I can multiply. 10 times 6 is what?
60
Thank you. And 1 times 5?
is 5.
5. And then I'm just going to break it down further. 60 divided by 5. You know that one, Ethan?
Is 12.
Yep. All right, and that's it. All right, for section 3-4, you're going to work on multi-step equations. So you have to be very careful. Make sure you do all the steps before you start adding or subtracting. So for number 27, what do I have to do first?
Distribute 5.
Good. So I have to distribute the 5.
Which is 15. No, 15, sorry.
Yep.
Then you do plus 15 on both
Good.
sides.
That's right. Plus 15 is next.
And then you would divide whatever you get from 25.
Oh,
60.
my bad. I was subtracting.
And then
You divide 5.
So x equals 12. Good. All right. And so number 28 has several steps, and we're dealing with decimals. So
we're going to do minus 8.2.
that's right. And that equals,
17, right?
yeah. And then we divide.
5, 0.5.
And you're going to have to tell me because I don't know what that equals.
Huh? What?
34.
I'm not sure, maybe. I'm not sure, maybe.
Hey, stop. And Bradley's done answers too, so everybody's fine. Okay, last one. I'm like running out of room. Did you guys finish copying 27?
I could do the m equals 38.
That's 28. Did you finish 27, Christian? I have to erase this so I have room to show you 29. Okay. So on 29, what do I do first?
You distribute the 2,
Good. Then I'm going to bring everything else down. Now what?
then you're going to combine like terms.
I'm going to what? Oh, combine like terms. Yes. What am I combining?
You're combining the 16 and the minus 4.
Right.
12.
Good. Very good. And now?
And then you're going to minus 12 and 46. So that will be 34.
Good.
And so you
Yes, because I'm going to divide by 2. I'm running out of room again. And that's going to equal 17. Now, right here, be very careful on this step because I've seen some of you before start like subtracting 16 to the other side, but you've got to combine those two like terms before you move everything over to the other side. So that's the only step you have to kind of be careful of. All right, copy that down. We'll be right back. All right, for proportions, remember you just cross multiply and then solve the equation that you make. So 15 times x is going to be 15x, and then 35 times 5.
75.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
15 is 11.6.
Okay. Bradley's on the ball. 11.6? Okay, there you go. So x equals 11.6 in this problem. So all you're doing is cross multiplying and then solving for x. All right, so this one has an extra step in it, so you've got to be careful. You've got to do this on paper. Hold on a second. All right, so this looks like 5 times x plus 6. So you have to use parentheses because that 5 is going on all of that x plus 6. And then 4 times 20, what's that? 80. So now we're going to do what? Yes. Distribute. So 5x plus 30. And then what? That's right. And then? Yep. X equals? Good. All right. Section 6.1 on the exam, you're just going to have to find midpoint using the midpoint formula, which I have put at the top here. I did not put the distance formula on the exam, so you don't need to worry about that one for this exam. But midpoint formula you do have to know. So midpoint formula, all you're doing is you're adding up the x's, dividing by 2, adding up the y's, dividing by 2. That's it. Okay? So if you need to, which I highly recommend, label each point so that you don't get confused on which one is which. The first coordinate is going to be x1, y1. The second one is going to be x2, y2. So I'm going to add my x's, 7 plus negative 3 over 2. And I'm going to add my y's, 4 plus 5 over 2. And then I'm just going to combine. So 7 plus a negative 3, what does that equal?
4, right?
Yep, 4 over 2. And then 4 plus 5? 9 over 2. And then I'm going to divide that out and get down to a better number. So 4 divided by 2? Nope, just 2. And then 9 divided by 2 is going to be 4.5, 4.5. So there's your answer. This is the midpoint coordinate for those 2 points above, okay? And so we'll do the same for this one. We're just going to add the x's, negative 4 plus 6, put it over 2, and add the y's, negative 2 plus 8, and put it over 2. So negative 4 plus 6 is going to be 2 over 2, and then negative 2 plus 8 is going to be 6 over 2. And then divide. 2 divided by 2 is, yep, and 6 divided by 2, 3. So the midpoint of the 2 points that we just used is 1, 3. And that's all there is to the midpoint formula. And that's all for today's review. On Monday, we're going to review slope, slope formula, slope intercept form, and point slope form. And Tuesday, we're probably just going to practice IXL as a review. I want to remind you that you can go back through Google Classroom for this entire year so far and click on any IXLs that I've posted starting in August, and that will help prepare you for the exam. Do like 4 or 5 problems in each section. If you feel good about it, then move on to a new section. Make sure you know how to do each thing. And if you need help, email me. See you guys next time. Bye.